Good day to you one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Regard, I put David Hasselhoff back in situ, just at the top of my headstock there, smiling, not even smiling, just with a very neutral expression, observing what I do. And there's this guy as well. I think you should use the comment section below to name this individual. I don't know what species it's supposed to be. But it's there, and it's there to stay. So let's name it, them. Yeah, let's name them. Today I'm talking about Static X. They got a song called Otsego Placebo, which came out on the 10th of January. I've never heard of this band before, but I don't know. Let's get into what they are and the significance of it and all that sort of stuff in a minute. I'm going to listen to it and react to it. Can't say fairer than that. Justin Hawkins rides again. I don't know what I'm doing. Never stopped me before, though, has it? No. Yes, so Static X is an American industrial metal band formed in Los Angeles, that's in California, in America, in 1994. They rose to fame with their 1999 debut album, Wisconsin Death Trip, where their heavy industrial metal sound attracted attention within the burgeoning, and I've never known how to say that word, new metal movement of the late 90s, with the album eventually going platinum in the United States. So yeah, I suppose we'll listen to this and we'll talk about... I love industrial. I'm not as fond of new metal. So I think this is probably something that's... Maybe this is something that melds those two sounds. And I'm going to talk about what the appeal of industrial and new metal is. And in fact, a lot of non-sort of metal fans would probably find it difficult to understand how people can listen to Static X for pleasure and leisure. So what is it that hits the spot for some? Yeah. Oh, by the way, while we're here, before I watch this, my live Justin Hawkins Rides Again for the first time tour is all sold out apart from one show in Hayes, London on the 25th of March. There's a link to get the tickets in the description of this video, which is either up there or I don't never known. Here we go. I'm going to click on Static X. Static X. Again. Well, immediately it doesn't sound like the industrial things that I was enjoying in the early 90s. This is more like sort of that high synth part that's in there makes it sound like, I don't know, rave or happy house or something that the trendies of the town might listen to, you know, in the club where I'd never used to dare go because I'd probably get beaten up. Or would I do the beating? No, I'd get beaten up. I love the way these are all sort of CGI depictions of people playing guitars and instruments and stuff. For me, the thing that I love about industrial is the idea that with a laptop and a guitar and some really, really aggressive thoughts, you could make music. And that was always really inspiring to me. Things like Young Gods and 9 Inch Nails and all that. I was never aware of Static X, but I suppose they came after my fascination with industrial. I was more sort of Ministry and that kind of the early stuff, the old school stuff. No school like the old school, is there? But I just love how gridded everything was and how kind of, I don't know, just it was possible to make something that spoke to me on a human level using, you know, I suppose electronic elements, yeah, that were designed to make it sound like a really, really aggressive metal band. What's not to love, you know? This is dipped a bit further into, you know, the EDM world, I suppose, which I hate saying those three letters. I just hate it. That's a really simple bit of guitar. But really satisfying, isn't it? And I always talk about halftime. It's so effective. When it feels like, when it goes into that halftime thing, you're like, blissfully drinking in the riffery, and just waiting for it all to kick off again. It's like, kind of like, I suppose it's the equivalent of a drop, and you know it's going to hit you pretty hard in this instant. It's got a little bit of a Jive Bunny mega mix to it there, hasn't it? It's the way that they're using these little bits of dialogue, and actually maybe I'm not. I'm thinking more of Paul Hardcastle. No 19. Wasn't really sure what was going on. Saigon. Saigon. See, that's a bit like that, isn't it? Only not about Vietnam, I suppose. It might be. Imagine going to this gig and then sort of singing. Bit like that. I love the backing vocal there. So one of them's going, and the other one's going, just playing to their strengths. Why haven't I heard of this band before? It's awesome. Your brain will not know the difference between this and that sort of transitional period of the Prodigy's career, when they stopped doing stuff like Charlie and started doing things like the Fire Starter. That synth part in there is providing all of the melodic information that you need to be able to sort of sing along to it. That's probably the thing you're going to choose to sing along to. But I love the it's amazing to see this production. There's all sparks and there's flames and kind of like a mini Rammstein vibe, but it's obviously an indoor venue, so they can do a bit less than that, I suppose. But it looks exciting. I mean, yeah, the live show looks awesome, but really, I think that's the whole thing about Industrial, is that you can achieve that with a mere laptop and some strong ideas about, one of the things I find really cool is the anonymity of the some of the players in that band. And then you've got some of them that are just wearing shorts and having big beards. You could recognise them 100 miles away. But yeah, it makes you wonder, who is the individual behind that mask? Going. It's awesome stuff. Static X. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Justin Hawkins writes again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, watch one of these 2 videos, and join the mailing list. Nice one, guys. See you later. On the ice, indeed. Again.